Hi everyone, I hope you're great. Today we will have articles. First, you have to log in using the aplusuden.com. Alright, so this class is for the KG G1 G2, but we will get articles under the G2. So the grade 2, you go to grade 2, you can find articles. You click on that chapter. The lesson is identify articles, use the correct article a or an. All right, so an article. What are articles? A and they are special adjective called articles. So they are the special articles adjective that we call articles. So we have a and then they. So we have a banana. So a basically goes with the consonant sound. Okay. And then and goes with what? Vowel sounds. All right. And then we have they, which is on its own. It can go with anyone, but you just need to be able to identify who is being talked about in the sentence. So we have a and they are the special adjective that we have. All right. So you have to take note of them. So we have a banana, an apple, the oranges. Okay. So let's look at some examples. We have select the article. Mr. Goodman went shopping at a new shoe store. So, what is the article here? We have what? A. So, A here would be the article. So, a new shoe store. Okay. So, let's look at more examples. We will have to identify them. All right. We left the store without buying anything. What is the article here? So we have the here. This is the article. So we left the store without buying anything. So we basically know the store. Okay. That is a good idea for my story. The article here will be what? A. So take notes that the vowel sounds are and all these vowel sounds you have to use and then the consonant sound when you remove the vowel you can go ahead and use them with a. All right. So let's move to the test. Alright, so select the article. Martha should not climb up the ladder. So what is the article here? So we have they here as the article. Okay, so this is the article that we have. Now, the most important thing is doing your best. What is the article here? All right, so we have they as the article here. Okay, so select the article. There is a chance of heavy rain today. Which of this is the article, rain or a? So a here is the article that we have. Okay, so I will write a story about my dog Teddy. Which of this is the article? So we have A as the article here. Okay, so that is a good idea for my story. What's the article here? All right, so we have A as the article. All right. Mr. Goodman went shopping at a new shoe store. What is the article here? At or A? All right, so we have A here as the article. So, does Mrs. Wells work in an office? What's the article? In or an? So we have an as the article here. Okay. Would you like an egg for breakfast? What's the article? An or for? So we have an egg for breakfast. So an is the article. We left the store without buying anything. They left. Which of them is the article here? All right, so we have they here as the article. Okay, so what is the article here? Julie saw an unhappy dog on television. Which of this is the article here? All right, so we have Anne here. Okay, we'll move on to the next lesson. If you haven't done this already, make sure you complete this later on. But we'll move on to use the correct article a or an. Okay? All right, so a and an are special adjective called articles. So we know that a and are adjective. So if a use a if the next word starts with a consonant sound. So like I've said earlier, if it starts with a consonant like B, C, D, F, G, like that, you use what? A. Use an if it starts with a vowel. So an is like A, E, I, O, and you just five for the an. Okay. All right, so we have some examples here. I asked for a banana. So you can see that A, the next one is a consonant, like consonant B, banana. She asked for an apple, and then apple. Okay, so remember that an goes with vowel and then A goes with consonants. So complete the sentence with the best article. So we already see button fell off my dress. So button is B already. So we know that what A goes with what? A goes with the consonant. So we have A here. Okay, so it will be A. And then we have they bought dash apartment near a beautiful park. So it has to be what? An apartment, because apartment is what? Vowel. A. What can I buy here for dash doll? So dash doll. D is what? Consonant. So we will have what can I buy here for a doll? Okay, for a doll. Alright, so yeah. We'll move on to the test. You can share your answers with me if you know them. Okay, so remember that A goes with consonant and goes with vowel. Complete the sentence with the best article. We will need dash flashlights in the dark room. So what is the right one here? All right, so we will need a flashlight. So A goes with the consonant, so a flashlight. Okay, so how far can you kick dash football? An or a football? So we have a football, okay, because it's also a consonant. I know that dash whale is not a fish, so I know that a or an. Okay, so I know that a whale is not a fish. So a whale. I don't want to ride dash old pink bicycle. So an or a. So we have an old pink bicycle because O is what? A vowel sound. Jake will tell us dash funny stories. A or an. All right, so we have a funny story, a funny joke rather. So the tree near the house is dash oak tree, A or an. All right, so we have an. Okay, they bought dash apartments near a beautiful park, A or an. All right, so they bought an apartment near a beautiful park. An apartment, because it's a vowel. Tina is still learning how to use dash computer, A or an. Okay, so a computer. Can I borrow that book from Dash Library? A or an? All right, so we have a library. Okay, so yeah, that's it for our lesson on the articles. Tell me on the chat if you have any questions. Do you have any questions? All right, so since we have no questions, we'll end here. Have a good weekend and happy Easter, everyone. See you next week. Bye.